What's happening, Johnny B here? It's another video on what are macros, and you probably heard the term macros or macronutrients, or if it fits your macros, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to explain briefly what are macros. So macros are basically built up of 4 different types of things. So one's carbohydrate, protein, fat, and alcohol. So these are the food groups per gram of carbohydrate. So per gram, per 1 gram carbohydrate is 4 kilocalories. Protein is 4. Fat is 9, and alcohol is 7. So alcohol is nearly as much as fat, and fat is more than double the protein and carbohydrate content. So that's why your fat content shouldn't be that high. Your sources, where you would get them from, basically, so carbohydrates, fruits and vegetables, things of that nature. Fruit, vegetables, so like root vegetables, potatoes, sweet potato, carrots, sweet. They're more starchy. Grains as well, so things like oats, grains, cereals, things like that. So all these will have a different kind of sugar content or carbohydrate content, depending on how refined they are. So refined carbohydrates, basically sugar. Protein, source of protein will be either animal based, like chicken, beef, tuna, fish, any kind of fish. Fat you'll also get from oils. Some fish have high fat content. Nuts have a high carbohydrate, high protein, high fat content. Peanut butter is such a good thing for putting on weight and building muscle. It's my favourite. And then, let's see, so oil, fish, so butter, things like that, butter, cheese, and alcohol you can get from town. Don't get that bit. But that's the reason why a lot of people struggle to lose weight, is the fact that they go out and get bevy on the weekend, and it's like nearly drinking fat, basically, near enough the same amount of calories. Plus alcohol always be coupled with carbohydrate, sugars, worst thing for weight loss. So why you would need it? So why your body needs carbohydrates to function, to form energy. So all the carbohydrates are broken down into sugars. Broken down to sugar. Because your brain can only function on glucose. Even if you eat oat, which is 100% carbohydrates and no sugar, it'll be broken down and utilised as sugar. You basically need it. Why you have protein? So it helps with muscle repair. It's also a form of energy. In the absence of carbohydrates, protein can be broken down and used as energy. That's not the best case scenario, you don't want to use that. Fat helps with all kinds of things. It helps with the endocrine system. So basically your nervous system, your hormone system, sorry. Just regulates hormones and just good bodily systems also. Nervous system is the big one. So basically fat coats your nervous system and helps transmit electrical signals. So if you've got a really low body fat, it's unhealthy. You want a kind of good range. But body fat and dietary fat are two separate things, so just make sure you're aware of that. I'm not even going to talk about alcohol. So basically that's a really basic overall description of macronutrients. The short for macronutrients. Yeah, so any questions, commenting below. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to find out more about diets and working out and stuff, and let me know what you want from me or this channel. So cheers.